New Zealand faces a housing crisis. Our diocese is responding by putting new homes on available parish land. This synod priority is a tangible way of addressing one of the big issues of our day, and it opens up missional opportunities for parishes to build community and serve their neighbours.
Its origin started around 2017, 2018. It really became a governance kaitiaki issue for the board. We were sort of able as a society to name New Zealand's housing crisis as a housing crisis. I think there may have been an election in and around that time. And so the plight of the quality and standard and volume of housing in New Zealand was forefront. I think as a diocese, if we remember, we lobbied and talked a lot about how we use our houses and our residential spaces as individuals, as parishioners, and what are we doing and how are we contributing to fixing the housing crisis. And I think that landed really squarely for the board too. A real invitation and real partnership approach between the board and the mission unit or the parish. So it was the parish typically saying, hey look, I think we may have some surplus land here for reasons A, B or C, and the board saying, would love to lean in together with this framework to explore the options of potentially doing housing on your land.
I'm Maria Kirkland. I am from St Matthew's, Taita. I'm one of the co-missioners here with Cara Willis and have been involved or living in Taita for the last 7 or so years. As part of that, since I've been here, we have been reimagining how we can best respond to the needs of our neighbourhood and best kind of both in terms of housing and in terms of I guess the need for community. And so we entered the project with the board around dio housing as part of responding to that need that we'd identified in our neighbourhood.
It's an incredible way of expressing God's love. We increase New Zealand's housing stock and provide a safe and welcoming place for people to live.
We have secured a warehouse space and we've actually built prefab units for ourselves. The opportunity to do that also allowed us to have a look at what are some of the real low-hanging fruit in the build process that we could implement into the design, into our builds, that could achieve the best living environment outcomes. And again, some of the people that we're working with had passive home building experience and were well versed with some of the key elements of construction that allows us to achieve a really high performing dwelling. We've sidled up with an appropriate consultant that we know works in the space, and we have come up with and have built the first 2 units that have incorporated some of those key high performance characteristics in the homes.
There's been lots of conversations over the years about housing in our little space. We've housed people, we've built houses together, and we've tried to make physical space for people to share life together. I was really wanting to do something different and something that just felt a bit more connected to the things that I care about doing as well. So it's been really awesome to be able to contribute and to participate in what the diocese has decided to be doing in housing.
This is just the beginning. Together, we can continue to make a difference, transforming lives and communities in the name of Christ.